How to slay a Treant. If you've somehow run afoul of a Treant, or you just like to watch nature burn, here are the tips you'll need to destroy these guardians of the forest. Let's start with the obvious: fire. Treants are wooden monsters covered in leaves, just begging to be set ablaze. If you want to make it worse, just wait for winter, when their foliage is brittle and their saps flow slowly. Since their leaves never fall, they just dry up a bit. One spark, and they'll go up like a bonfire. Treants may walk, but they still need roots. If you want to kill, make sure the soil is tainted beyond recovery. Salt, vinegar, and lime are cheap, effective, and deadly to anything that calls the ground home. A Treant that can't absorb nutrients because it's been permanently damaged is just a very large, very doomed creature soon to be one with the soil. Just as silver slays werewolves and cold iron repels fae, copper is a tree killer. Farmers know, drive copper nails into roots and the tree dies, slow and silent. Now, Treants won't just stand there while you hammer them, but spreading copper shavings in the soil will have them wilting before they even realize they're dying. Treants fear one thing more than axes: tiny, crawling death. Bark beetles, termites, and burrowing wasps spell doom for trees. Loose egg-laden arrows into their limbs or release a swarm of enchanted burrowers and let nature devour itself. You want to kill that slow, inevitable, and merciless? Honey fungus, known as Amaryllia to scholars, is a death sentence for trees, creeping underground and rotting them from the inside. Once infected, a Treant will die long before it realizes what is happening. Add a little bit of alchemical enhancement, and you've got an instrument of botanical genocide. Not all water is life-giving, some are pure poison. Corrupt the water supply of a forest a Treant lives in, whether by poisoning the air with ash before it rains or dumping pollutants into the nearby river, and over time, it's a done deal. There are those who seem like they are trusted friends of the forest but are in fact destroyers of the natural world. Known as blighters, these druids have perfected their skills and magic to bring absolute ruin to the natural world. Befriending one is itself a challenge, but it will guarantee devastation. If you're willing to play the long game, simply help the march of civilization. Through the relentless grind of a city's natural tendency to engage in deforestation and pollution, the presence of any nearby vegetation is not given a whole lot of time left to live. Treants absorb energy from the sun just like any tree. Deny them sunlight and they weaken over time. A well-placed darkness spell, enchanted eclipse, or magical storm can starve them of their lifeblood. Strangle them with vines, bury them under earth, or lock them away in an eternal cave, and you'll have a Treant far too weak to fight back. A Treant's sap is its blood, carrying nutrients throughout its massive body. Corrupt the sap, and you corrupt the Treant. In a world of alchemy, there exists deadly tinctures, black blood, rot sap, and druid's folly that once injected or absorbed turns a Treant's core into its own worst enemy. Slaying a Treant isn't just killing a monster, it's killing an age, a memory, a sentinel of the land itself. Do it well, and the forest will whisper your name in fear. Do it wrong, and the trees will never stop hunting you. Choose wisely, adventurer.